No, no, no. Right there.
I've been in Mill City for 20 years. I guess I'm third generation Oregonian, fourth generation from the timber industry. And I was involved in the timber industry for about 12 years. And now I have a flying service and a computer business that were timber dependent, which almost are bankrupt right now because the timber industry won't use me. I've been going broke being a conservationist, but it's something that needed to be done.
Yeah, because if we can put some 2x6 right up there and just cross brace like you have there, that'll sturdy it up, and we can take this out.
Okay.
The tail will fit in underneath there. You back it in, don't you?
Yeah. I became a pariah in my own community. People wouldn't talk to me. I went to watch my boys play football, and I'd have a whole bench to myself. Everybody was afraid to even stand next to me or sit next to me. My friends were afraid to come over because they thought that associating with me would taint them, and so if they did come over, they'd hide their car in my hangar. They'd call me up on the phone. That they were afraid that they'd come up and they'd stand next to you in the grocery store and tell you they really believed what you were saying was correct or true, and that they admire your courage for doing it. At the same time, they couldn't do it themselves. They couldn't stand up and do it themselves. They were afraid for their jobs. They were afraid for how the community would look at them. And then it got worse than that. Being socially ostracized, I mean, it's not fun. It wasn't fun for me or my family. But then it got to the point where there were death threats. There was threats against me. There was threats against my family. Ran my son off the road with a logging truck a couple times. They held my daughter down in school and tied yellow ribbons around her, which are the symbol of the timber industry. The people to blame for it, the people that are responsible for this, are not the people in Mill City. It's not even the mill owners or the logging company owners. They push the politicians to cut the forest as fast as possible. But the politicians and we're talking about the Oregon delegation, our congressmen, they are the stewards or the trustees of the trust, the federal trust. And they ripped it off. They ripped it off and they sold it cheap in order to further their own political careers. And to me, it's criminal.
Okay, this is all national forest right now. You can see they're hitting it pretty hard. We've only been cutting in the national forest about 25 years. And when you look at it from that perspective and how much is gone, it doesn't look like there's very much left whether we can keep this going. When people say this will last another 10 years, I don't believe it. I think it'll maybe last 5 or 7 years at the max.